Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me. I'm bad at checking things on my laptop. Okay, so that is working. Everything should be golden. Just checking with friends. I don't usually do sprints. It's kind of like, I'm not good at the whole like screen sharing thing or anything like that. I'm one of those person that has like 6 tabs up. So, there's no one here right now, so I should probably, do something about that. Be like, hi, I am currently doing sprints. I hope that everyone's doing okay. Just doing some sprints. Oh, there's one person here. I don't know who that could be. Hello, whoever you are. I just have like my banners. It's just gonna be like read for 20 minutes because I don't like the whole like where you have to share your screen, and it's kind of makes me anxious, I guess. I don't know, like it's just I don't want to mess up. I'm too afraid that I'm gonna mess up. So we will do it old school. I mean, you can read or you can journal or whatever the heck you want to do. It doesn't matter. Oh, bye, person who was here is not here anymore. Okay, cool. They'll come back. All right. But yeah, I missed my sprints yesterday because I said I was going to do them. And then I literally sat here for like, I don't know, the entirety of yesterday. And I was like, there's something I swear there's something I'm forgetting. And then went to bed, woke up this morning, and I was like, oh, I forgot my sprints. Q. If you're wondering what I'm reading Chef's Kiss by TJ Alexander, and I am a little over halfway. Not sure when I'm going to finish it. It's been really slow going with reading in general. I'm still trying to get the hang of this book. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, let's read for 20 minutes. Starting like right meow. Okay. I got my little thing here. Hi. Saying that. You gonna sit in your chair? Ooh, careful. You gonna sit in your chair? Go sit in your chair. question? Go sit down, bud. Okay. You go sit down. Oh, it looks like somebody's doing sprints at the same time as me. That tracks. Makes sense. Cool. Oh, you're watching the one when he looks in the turtle's face. No. Mm. Hi. How was reading? Hope it all went well. I have no clue how far I went, how I got in here. Okay, right there. I think I was on like 170 something. I think I only got like 20 pages, but it doesn't feel like very much. Like it's like really small. Otherwise, hi to everyone that showed up. If a StreamYard tries to tell me what to do as if I haven't done this like a jillion times. Yeah, so I'm on 197 and I got about 103 pages left. Something like that. I'm hoping to finish this today because I want to read something else. Like, I really like this, but you know when you've been reading something and you're like, I just want to finish it so I can start something else? That's kind of how I feel right now because I want to get to the, like the end. Because this is less, I would say this is less of a romance. It just has like romantic elements, but it's mostly about the main character grappling with their feelings towards one of her coworkers and like the disparages of like transphobia in the workplace and some other things, which that part, I'm hoping that it gets like wrapped up in a little bow, but I know that it's shitty for some people. And yeah, I haven't done very much highlighting. I've been trying to be highlight free on this whole thing. I got to take some notes though, for sure. This is my pizza notebook. Okay. Yeah, this is my notebook for all of my 50 and 90 days, which that's going kind of slow. I'm thinking next I want to read Not My Problem by Sierra Smith. Otherwise, the other two on my TBR are Some Girls Do and Delilah Doesn't Care. I love how like purpley pink these are. And then I have Blessed on my TBR as well for this. Let's see. Oh, I love that. What else do you want to read? Yeah, and then this one's the other one that I would like to read. So yeah, it's this one. I finally finish it, and then this little stack here, and it's Wednesday, so I mean, I very well possibly could. Yeah, I have a whole like 50 books in 90 days that I'm trying to accomplish, which I am kind of slow right now because I've only finished 4 books. So, well, 3 books on the challenge list so far. But I'm hoping to finish this today and start on one of those other ones. The reason why I didn't get much reading done yesterday is because like I took a really long nap and it was Tuesday and I was trying to figure out my bullet journal and tend to like procrastinate on things too much. I also got a promo package in the mail of these pens. They're really good. Still have to film a YouTube video. Like, I did not do anything yesterday that I should have done. So today's kind of like a catch-up day. And then tomorrow is Thursday, which is like the last day of school until Monday for Soren. So we're dealing with that too. It's really hard to wake up early in the morning. I'm supposed to be working, but I got distracted. That tracks. So, yeah, I'm just glad I found these Post-it thingies. And I got this thing from the library where it's like a summer. Oh, shoot. Of course, I closed it without in there. Hold on. Here we go. And it says you put down the book title, the name, and then your contact info, and you could be entered into like a drawing thing. So that's pretty cool. So that's my plan to hopefully finish this today. And then the rest of those books, which I did read the first chapter of this one, and it's about 359 pages. Which feels weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I got that right there. Yeah, that's all I got right now, I think. We'll do another. Let's see, how long was that? We'll do another 20 minutes here. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. All right. Starting now. I got 6 seconds left. Actually, no. JK, it's going to go. Oh, God, it's going off right now. Okay. How's everyone's reading doing? Okay. So Alex is editing. Good for you, dude. Hello to Ozma. Ooh, how you lose a time war. I was just talking to somebody about that like the other day. I can't remember what I said about it, but I said something. I think I got like not quite 30 pages, but almost like 28 pages done. Lunch break. What are you eating for lunch? I had pizza for lunch. My mom gave me lunch money. Some like 4. I promise. I am mature. It's really quiet. I gotta check on Soren for a minute. Hold on. Currently reading this. I'll be right back. You gotta actually get into it. Sometimes my kid gets really, really quiet, and then I'm like, can't hear you. What are you doing? Okay. I'm at work, so using the sprint as some focus time. Yes, I am. I am 70-something pages from the end. I am not good at this. Okay, here we go. I have to actually put the bookmark in. Can't just close it like a weirdo. Okay, 221. So I have like 80-something pages left, which I'm pretty excited about, pretty happy about it, because then I'm going to start one of these 3. Not sure. We have Delilah Green Doesn't Care. Some girls do, and not my problem, but I think I'm going to go with this one. It's going great. It is Chef's Kiss is about a this woman who works at like a magazine. She's a recipe developer, so she works at this magazine, and then they're like, oh, we're not getting enough sales, so they decide that they're going to start a YouTube channel for they're starting a YouTube channel for the publication, and then they hire like a bunch of people, and they hire this one person named Ray, and it's pretty slow burn in terms of romance. There's romantic tension. There's like there's a lot of talks about this disparages of like transphobia in the workplace, and there's like a slight talk about like racism in the workplace, like privilege of like white privilege, gender privilege, and yeah, nothing has happened in terms of like romance, like in terms of like kissing or anything like that. Like it's page 220 or 80 pages from the end, and there hasn't been any like there hasn't been any physical intimacy. There's just been like moments of like, are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna? It's flirtation, that kind of a thing. So I mean, this is great if you're looking for something that's like a story with just like a sprinkle of I won't even say romance, but like a sprinkle of like intimate moments. Just sing. That's it. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm a really romance heavy person. Yes, googly eyes. There we go. I'm like a really, what's the word? I like a lot of romance in my books sometimes. So like there's not a lot of it right now. And so I'm kind of like, okay. But these are good points. They're all good points. I'm just kind of like, but I like it. If you like food, if you like hearing about baking, like I'm imagining like fan casting in my head. I'm imagining Ray as that one person from yeah, get to the kissing already, but there has not been any kissing so far. I'm trying to think of that one show. It's a D&D. It's not Critical Role. It's the other one. It's the old I'm trying to think. What's their name? I'm gonna find it. But if you know who I'm like the old College Humor D&D stuff. Trying to think of their name. That's what it's called. Okay, we're gonna subscribe to that. I wish they had like a character. Maybe I should check their Instagram out. I don't know, but I have this like, yes, I love that. It's not Vox Machina. It's it's called Dimension 20. But there's a person that I'm imagining like in my head as Ray. And then for Simone, I honestly like have been, she's very uptight, and I don't really know of any characters that I've seen that have been this uptight. Like she's very type A. So, oh my gosh, yeah, it was amazing. I loved it. Vox Machina. If you haven't checked it out, you really should. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's only like a half an hour episode each, like 20 minutes to half an hour, which is perfect if you're neurodivergent and you're like can't focus on something for very long. Perfect. And the humor is amazing. I kind of like spoiled myself for that because I found something on the internet and I was like, no. But after that, I did not. I just like was like not interested. Hi. Very cool. So yeah. What is everybody else reading? Well, that's a cool reading journal. What is everybody reading right now? Since some of you are on lunch, would really like to know. I put the link in the group. Speed read in the Ravenous Dog Grab one day till the library reclaims about 1/4, and I really like it. Oh, I have that book somewhere. It's up there. It is also on the list. I actually have to print I have to print out one again because I got approved for this one arc, and I had a set list, but then this arc approval came in, and I was like, I'm kind of rethinking this one book on the list, so I'm replacing it with that, and I'm really excited about it. Ooh, drag me up. That's good. Remind me that I need to renew my library loans. I actually had to renew my library subscription. I didn't know that was a thing. My subscription deadline was coming up, and they were like, "We just need you to confirm your blah 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 information. Is this?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "Okay, cool. You don't have to do anything else." So that's good. One of my friends wants me to do a buddy read with him for this one book, and I was like, "Okay, cool. If I walk away, it'll be a forgotten task." It's true. You'll be like, "I was supposed to do something." That was me yesterday. When I was sitting there, I was like, there's something that should be happening, but I don't know what it is. But Alex is hosting sprints tonight, so I'm really personally very excited for that as well, because I'm hoping I'll finish this today. I'm working through American Hippo by Sarah Gailey. Alternate American history novellas. Okay. It's been really good. Lots of casual queer rep. I love that. I love how there's casual. Oh, there's so much casual queer rep in history in general. You got this. I remember when I was in college, I wanted to minor in history, but it was just so that way I could learn about all the the little parts of history, not like all the big stuff, but everything that happened after the Revolutionary War that we were constantly being taught about. Like as soon as we got to the 1900s, our history teacher was just like, "And that's the end of the year. Thank you. I'm going to go do track now." Ooh. That's the author I was thinking about. I don't have that book though. Let's see. I don't know where my books are. It's about if the U.S. had passed the bill to import hippos to deal with the cattle shortage. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I did not know that was a thing. I should change the banner. Here we go. We're taking a break and chatting. The Echo Wife. Huh. I did not know that. Oh, the sun was just like, "Okay, see ya, bye." It's been a long day already. Ooh. I just found some. The only thing I kind of like Instagram, how it shows you different people's stuff. I reach out to this person and say, "Hi, I like your bullet journaling." I do not look at people's stuff enough and look at things. That's really pretty. You need to look at this. Just study it. How many sprints will you be doing? I don't know. I mean, till was it 2 something? Probably till I don't know, maybe 3. It's 3 central time here, but it'd be 4, right? I don't know. I want to say another hour. There we go. I'm not good at the whole, like, time zone. Now, if it was, like, military time, I got you. But otherwise, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Another hour my time. Of course, it's like 9 o'clock in, like, Scotland right now. Right? So that must be pretty late. This will be nice. I hope something happens. I really do. Because they seem like a good couple. Oh, 8 p.m. in the UK. Okay, yeah. I figured it would be 6 or 7 hours for sure. Yeah. So yeah, like another hour. So 9 p.m. your time. Mm-hmm. It's very sunny outside today. It's supposed to be like in the 90s, and this morning it was like 70 something, and I was like, no. I had my sweater on, and usually I would just like sit outside or sit in the building. Inside the building is like super cold, and I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. So I walked over to my mom's house, and I took like, I don't know, maybe like a half an hour nap, and she made me some toast, and then we talked for a little bit, and then she gave me lunch money, and then I walked to Soren's school, which I could have been at my mom's house for like another 10 minutes, and I still would have made it because I was like 15 minutes early or something like that. Yes. Like I said, I don't do enough sprints. I'm not, sometimes I don't make time for things. Like I could be doing something, but I'll be like just lost in the sauce. Yeah. So what is everyone's plans for today or for like the readathon? Because I haven't watched that many TBRs or anything like that. Okay. I think we'll do another 20 minutes. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Okay. Okay, wait. I pushed the button. There we go.
Oh, fine. I came to crash since you're all by yourself.
Hi.
Hello. Hold on. There we go. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, no. Hold on. My computer just mucked it up. Okay. There we go. Now I can hear you.
Okay. How'd your laundry go?
I love technology. Why? Hold on. There we go. StreamYard changed what my speaker was. So I was like, I can't hear anything.
Oh, yeah. I had that one time that happened. I was on sprints with Jess, and I was like, can you hear me? And she said, can you hear me? I'm like, no. And she was like, what the heck? And it turns out it was me the entire time.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I think I know what happened at least. But
so you're reading up Drag Me Up?
Yes, I am. Hold on, I'll tell you how far I am. Right, you started because I was like mid laundry, and I was like, if I walk away, this task will not be complete. So I'm come to bed tonight, and it's just gonna be laundry all over my bed. And I was like, no. Let's see. Yeah, I'm on page 129, which is like 50%ish almost. So not too bad. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's very it's gotten very spicy.
It is incredibly spicy.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I mean, I knew it was going to have stuff in it, but I was just like, oh, this is way spicier than I expected for Bethany picking it. So, but I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
That's how I felt too when I was reading it, and then all of a sudden it was like, he did the blah 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 to her blah blah, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yep.
We're there now.
Like, we went there very quickly. I was like, cool. I mean, I'm here for it. So it was nice. What are you reading? I missed the beginning, so.
It's okay. I'm reading Chef's Kiss by TJ Alexander.
Ooh, I've seen this.
Yes, it is very slow burny. So it's a very dramatic, like Drag Me Up's up here, and in terms of romance, like it's down here. Like nothing is nothing has happened.
Oh. That is awful, and I did the wrong time zone. I tweeted it.
So I'm just slightly dying. Like I'm okay, but I'm just like I really wish that something would happen. But I understand why it's not happening.
I can't do slow burn. I can't do slow burn because then I'm like, just kiss. Come on, kiss.
Just kiss already.
I'm out. Like just smash your faces together for me. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just do it there. Yeah. So I'm like 80 something pages from the end.
Oh wow.
So far there's been no intimacy whatsoever.
Not even fade to black? That's wild.
There's been no kiss.
Nope. I would have seen that.
We're just friends. We're friends, right? We're buddies. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like,
No. Okay, I'm taking that off my TBR.
Yeah. But if it's good for like, because not the protagonist, but the love interest is like a cinnamon roll golden retriever NB, and I like that part. I'm enjoying that part. I love, but it's the fact that we're this far away and there's no kissing. Here we are. Yeah. There's no kissing. It's like that one TikTok where it's like, we're happy. What is this? We're happy. What is this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're not even happy yet. So you're like, what is going on and where are we going? There's not enough left.
It's quite literally 300 pages. 306.
Yeah, that's quite the jump from Dragging Me Up, in which we're just like, let's bang a lot. And explicitly in the best way.
You walked past me and barely brushed against my body. Let's bang a lang.
Yeah. 100%. This is also very valid, obviously. So.
Oh yeah, if you want something, if you're an ace and you just want something that's like romance, but like this is for you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
If you're just like
I'm very.
If you're just like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. There's a little something for everyone.
There is.
I'm so glad the ones that are happy to read it will read it, because you will like Ray. If that's what you're looking for, you will like Ray a lot because they are great.
I can see that.
I felt so bad.
Go ahead.
I was supposed to do sprints last night and I totally forgot.
You know, I was looking last night. I was like, who's doing sprints tonight? And I forgot Alex was tonight. So I was like, okay, cool. I need to make sure I go set my, because I usually hit like notify me on them when I see them so that I'll remember. Because I also forget things. That's why I did the first day, so I couldn't forget. I was like, I
woke up and I was like, I forgot to do the sprints. I was literally sitting here all night like, I'm supposed to be doing something. Something's supposed to be happening, but I don't know what it is.
That's funny.
It's like the elevator music, that zooby zooby zoo. That was me.
Yeah. Oh, I do it too. You're good. I was like, I'm gonna do the first day and put it in my calendar, because otherwise I would not have remembered. I would not have managed it. I would have been like, nope, not happening. So I feel you. I just thought it was funny because I was like, who had sprints yesterday? I was like, I didn't see any sprints. And then you said that in the group, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't
It was
miss them.
me.
Because like I was at least want to pop in and be like, hello to everyone's sprints if I can.
Do you want to do like 20 minutes?
Sure, we can do 20.
Okay. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the whole like stopwatch thing, on the side
You don't
screen.
have to. Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at that. I just set a 20-minute timer on my phone and put the little banner on the thing.
That works for me. We can keep it simple. I do a little kitty stopwatch, so that's usually what I do. But
that's very cool.
It meows when it's done, and it scares me every time. so it's really cool until you're like, what is meowing? And I was like, oh, it's a computer. But yeah,
it's my little kitty. You'll have to send me that link for the thing.
What thing?
Your stopwatch? Is that on YouTube?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'm sorry. See?
It's okay.
Two neurodivergent brains together is a great party because I'll go, what are you talking about?
We are sharing the one brain cell.
Listen, it's been a rough week. It's been a bad brain week already, so it's great.
It's only Wednesday, but it's been bad.
Yeah, I know. It's great. Yeah, I sent it to you in the private chat if you want it. But yeah, it's very cute. So we're gonna do 20. That works. That should let me get through another chunk of this. I'm very excited. She's like, it's very cute where we're at in the plot. It's very cute.
Oh, that is cute. Okay, I'm gonna bookmark that. Boop.
And you can like change the times and stuff on it.
Oh, that's good. Alrighty. Cool. What the fuck's happening? Okay. Read for 20 minutes. Cool.
So 40 after, basically.
Yeah.
How far did you get?
20 something pages.
That's not bad. That's good.
I think
I read about 6%. I think I was at 49%. And I'm at 55. We are in the thick of the action, I feel like. I'm waiting for him to have to come rescue her. So it should be interesting. / sort out their issues. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I read it on Sunday, and I was mostly there for I'm not gonna lie, I was just there for the sex.
I am mostly here for the sex and their relationship. I really could care less about the world plot. I'm always curious though when somebody gets forced to leave somewhere. I'm like, what's gonna happen next? Where is this headed? So
yeah, it feels very mafia romance without the mafia part.
It does. It's similar to the Katie Roberts series too, her Dark Olympus. I feel like their same like vibe, which is like mafia romance without mafia. Or with Gods is the mafia, kind of, I guess.
Kind of, yeah.
It's a little bit of both.
But I feel like I'll definitely finish this within the next hour or so, which will be nice.
Heck yeah, that's good. My Kindle says I have like 2 hours left in Drag Me Up, give or take. I feel like the further I get in a book, the faster I read it, though. Like, I feel like that first, 25% takes me forever. And then I'm, done. As soon as I'm hooked, it's like, we're good to go. That's where I feel like I'm at now. No kissing still? Nothing? Still all still just friends?
But there is a character that's taking care of another character.
Oh, I love that,
which is very sweet. This is just mostly sweet. There's no smut or romance. It's all just weird. They were roommates. They were friends. Only they're not roommates. They're just friends.
Interesting. That's interesting. And it's a pastry chef, right?
She's a recipe developer. Okay. And then
I remember looking at it because I was like, oh, that's such an interesting, the job was different. I felt like, I don't think I've read a recipe developer.
This whole time I've kind of been imagining Rie from BuzzFeed Tasty, but it's not Rie, but it's that's what they have to what they have to do.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes total sense. I feel like I insert different recipe and cooking people from places for books, so like that.
I'll do that with a fan cast where I'm just this is my base person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm so close. I'm so close to the end, but nothing has happened. This is how far we are. Nothing has happened. They're just friends.
I guess it's just going to end in a love confession.
Yeah.
I guess. And maybe a chaste kiss. That's okay.
Yeah, there's nothing I can say that I'm still going to give it 5 stars, but for me I'm there's nothing bad about this book. I am just a whore.
Listen, I just I know myself. I don't DNF books that are fade to blackness. I wouldn't call it DNFing. I just don't pick them up generally because that's not what I'm always. I mean, occasionally I have a couple that I love. Don't get me wrong. They're the rarity. They are the exception. So I mean, same. I'm always come on, let's get it on already.
That's how I felt when I started reading the intro to Christina Lauren, and I was wait. They would give you such good angsty scenes, but there's no
yeah, not in their new stuff. If you go back to Beautiful Bastard and stuff, those are dirty. So the Beautiful series, the Wild series, those are filthy, and that's where I started with Christina Lauren. Imagine my surprise when I got to the Unhoneymooners, and I was like, "What?"
No, I started with Roomies.
I haven't read Rumi's.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. It's kind of awkward because, like, she, um, she has a crush on this busker, and she can find out that he sings, and she wants to recruit him for, like, a play or whatever, but he's not a citizen of the U.S., so she marries him.
He's like Irish or something, right? It's something random too.
Yeah.
It's not even like, which I feel, I mean, it was weird when it was written, but it's even weirder now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because
Like
he's
that
like,
that
I'm
he's
not an
Irish.
American citizen. I can't be in your play or whatever. And she's like, okay, let's get married then. Then you can be in the play. I'm like,
And it's not that simple.
mm-mm.
Romance reasons, I guess. Romance reasons. That's always a struggle when it's hard to get into it from the writing.
That was exactly how I felt when I first read it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but
Those are the ones I always
okay.
get on audio because I'll just like power through the part where I'm confused, and then I'll figure it out. I'm like, okay, we're good. Now I can read it.
I like audio. It's just a matter of, is my library gonna have this in audio?
I know. My library holds list is all audios, so
I have like a
kind of
little list of
weight.
like all of the ones I've like sampled or I've tagged them where I'm like, oh yeah, you have this. It's not that many.
That sucks. Is your library system? I'm assuming is not the best.
The selection for like more like for things is good, you know, like we're starting to get more like BIPOC reads and things like that, but it's just more a matter of like the audio just diversity of it.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I use Hoopla so much from mine. Like that's where I get a lot of them. But then I'm out of credits, and no, because yeah, it's a balancing act. I pay for out of state library cards because I got so annoyed at my old library. Like I got the Brooklyn library card. I was like fed up because I couldn't get half the stuff I wanted. I was like $50 for a year, which is like not cheap, but in terms of listening to audiobooks, it pays off in like 2 months. Because you just
Yeah,
gotta
I
listen to
was
like 3
actually
audiobooks, you know?
thinking about doing that at some point. I just
I
haven't.
highly recommend it when you can. I tell everyone to do it because it's been the best for getting like the newest whatever I want to read audio. So oh, hey Bethany.
Hi, Bethany.
How did everyone else's reading go? I saw Alex had a video.
Yeah,
Render.
he's
That's
editing
fun.
and rendering and all that.
Always a fun time.
Indeed.
Bethany, what are you reading right now? I'm a little over halfway through Drag Me Up finally. I couldn't read yesterday. I had a bad brain day. Didn't continue well this morning either. I woke up with a migraine. It was a whole party.
Migraines suck.
Yeah. Bethany, I'm very surprised you picked this book because this book is the kind of spicy you don't usually like. So Bethany's usually not big into BDSM books, so I'm very curious. I don't think you'll dislike it, but it's gonna push you a little, because yeah.
I forgot.
Bethany likes the flip flop. She likes the dominant female and the soft hero. So, but I mean, Hades and Persephone is never that. Like, I've never found one. I wish that'd be fun. That would be fun. you. Boo work.
Well, thank you for joining us, Joan. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, I was reading it. I was like, I'm very curious to see what Bethany thinks. Because, yeah, it's not her usual pick for that kind of spicy. Maybe she'll love it. That'll be great.
It will be interesting to hear her thoughts for sure.
Oh, it will, yeah. You want to do one more sprint?
Yes, that'd be great.
I'm down. I definitely can do at
As
least one more.
am I. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the plot twist, Bethany. Plot twist of the century.
You'd be like, oh, what?
I think there'll be parts of it she does like, though. Because I can already tell that there will be. I just think that part, she's going to be like, yeah, that's not my thing.
She'll do that little scrunchy face that she does. She's like,
I can't wait.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Perfect. got interesting again. Like every time we end, I'm like, oh, we're at a big plot point. It's good. It'll mean I'll keep reading it this afternoon.
That's good. I'm on page 273.
Oh, you're close then to done with that one.
I'm very close.
Yeah, I read another like 6%. I'm at like 61 now, so not long.
Oh yeah,
I just had a really good bang session, so I was pleased. I was like, yes, I wanted this, needed it.
Awesome. Yeah, the bonus of reading this book though is that it's a book that was on my TBR.
Mm-hmm.
It's a book that somebody bought me, and like very recently. Like I got this for my birthday from my brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a book that I read without like going on anything or like seeing it like mainstream on wherever. I just like saw it and read the back and then bought it.
I love that though. Like I love when I go into a book like that I just saw at the store and I was like, I want to read this, and then it ends up being like good or enjoyable.
Yeah, and that hasn't happened in such a long time.
It's so, and it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't happen a lot, I feel like, because I consume bookish media so often now that I'm like, I always know about books, which is fine, but like, I love that moment of just like, oh, I haven't heard of this, and I just picked it up, and oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah, because he got me this one, and then he also got me Does My Body Offend You by Myra Suevas and Marie Marquardt.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Ashley read that one recently? Bookish Realm? I think so. Because I feel like I saw that one to work. Are you really going to stand in front of me? This is very nice of you. She's like, you're talking, it's time.
You're talking, I have to be in this.
Yeah, pretty much. She was laying in the window before this just fine.
I did not see that. I will have to check that out.
Yep, we're still here.
Hi, Jamie. Yes, it is good. This is good if you want something that's like slow burn and sweet. It's very soft and sweet and wholesome. But there is like talk about like there's transphobia, homophobia, and like work stuff like that in the workplace, and so it can be quite maddening. But all in all, it's like, you know, if you got a behind the scenes story of like any kind of food YouTube channel or something, and you got a book from that.
I love that. I love the premise. I mean, I might pick it up as an audio or something even. Please stop.
It's very cute. Like I said, I am straight up like
20. Yeah, if you told me that we were gonna have 2 non-binary cooking romances in 2022 already, I would be surprised.
I can't remember what the other one was called.
Love and Other Disasters. I literally finished it on Sunday before the readathon started.
Wasn't that one from 2021?
Love and Other Disasters came out this year.
Oh.
I'm 99% positive.
Okay.
I think it is. I'll check myself.
Maybe I just heard people talking about it last year. That and it
came out
is
in
May,
January.
So. Okay.
Yeah, it came out in January. That's why. Yeah, that one's also cooking, and it's super cute. I finished that on Sunday afternoon. Yeah, it was like Sunday afternoon. It was a good audio, but similar issues, you know, discussion of transphobia, general misgendering, all that fun stuff. You know, fun stuff that you're like, this is annoying, but also I know it's real life.
Right. It's like I want to bash someone in the face, but also can't because lose your job.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll be really glad when I finish this. It's only 20 minutes left. There's only 20 pages left. So I will finish it today.
Look at you go. I've only read one book that hit prompts, so I'm on my third book, but the first two I read were both sapphic, black, queer love, and I was like, well, these all hit the same prompts, so that's fine.
I'm trying to read at least 15 books this month.
I know, I saw your TikTok and I'm like, dang, you're brave. You can do it though. They all look like fun books. I feel like it's mostly fun books and not like, you're not trying to read a bunch of heavy hitting books, which is then I'd be like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, no, because I have to change it though because I got approved for an arc of Azara on Fire, and that one's like a musical one. So I have plenty of like contemporaries and middle grades and YAs and romance to choose from.
That's good. I need to do something similar to myself, I feel like. Because I'm not, I don't buy them, but like my holds and my like checkouts from like KU and stuff are just out of control.
Oh yeah, my husband's been really supportive of this entire thing. He's like, if you read all 50, like, this is great. Because he's like, if you read all 50, I will buy you $200 worth of books and tarot cards.
I mean, worth it. It's probably like, then you're not buying new books and not reading them. So I get it.
If I read 5 on the challenge list, I can buy a book. And if I read 15, then we can go on like a date that we don't usually go on.
I think that's perfect.
Which is a lot for us because we're it's dinner and a movie.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. We do dinner and a movie a lot too, so that's like our default.
It's a good time.
It is. Or it's movie and then lunch often because we'll go to like the 10 a.m. showing on Saturday.
Or we'll do like, we haven't done breakfast in a while. So we did breakfast this last Saturday, and we went to this diner truck stop restaurant that we don't usually go to. And the one sandwich that I always get there is usually never there, like hasn't been there the last few times. So I asked for it this time and they're like, oh yeah, we have that. And I was like, that's what I want. That's what I want to eat.
That sounds nice.
It was good.
Also, I really got to read Singin' anyway. I bought it when it came out and I still haven't read it yet. Because that's just who I am as a person.
Which one is that?
It is the same author as who wrote Love and Other Disasters. It's a karaoke romance. It's based in a karaoke bar with a bunch of queer people. Yeah. It sounds really cute. No interest in karaoke myself, but 10 out of 10 will read about karaoke romance.
Oh, that's cute.
That one's like non-binary and a plus-size main character.
Yes.
And one of them I think is MM, but I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. I'm not like
the cover is super gorgeous.
I know, I love the covers. It's so cute. I just love the idea of like they all meet each other at the karaoke bar. Like that's so cute. Like so cute.
Cybernetic Tea Shop.
I know, I'm about to go look this up because I've never heard of this.
Yeah, me either. I'm like, what? Oh, so it looks kind of like steampunky. Very cool, very cool.
That looks interesting. I might add that to my list. Because I don't know that I have anything with Ace rep in it on my list. That's the one I've been struggling to find one that I want to read, if that makes sense. Like that appeals to me right now plot wise.
Yeah, because I've Gabby from Gabby reads. She's done a couple Ace Rep books where she's read them.
Yeah.
I can't
I
remember
mean,
what they're called.
I like some of the ones I've read, but I'm like trying to find one I'm like, yes, this is what I want to read right now. The perils of mood reading, y'all, it's terrible sometimes.
Well, I just finished last month. I read The Summer of Bitter and Sweet, and that has demisexual rep.
Ooh, okay. Let me go see.
Yeah, it's really good. It's about this this girl who she
Is that
works at her
YA also?
Yeah, she works at her family's creamery, and she like it also has like stuff about MMIW and like
Ooh, okay.
the aftermath of like residential school stuff, but it's set in now time, and it also talks about like racial discrimination and like not like heavy topics, but there is like some really good stuff in here about like her identity, and yeah, cool. I would recommend.
I just got it from my library.
Awesome.
I know I saw you reviewed it, and I thought it looked. I love the cover. It's beautiful. It's different.
Yeah, my favorite part about reading is being like, oh, what am I gonna make the bullet journal thing look like?
I know, it's the best part.
Because I made a lot of my own stickers for this one.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah.
That turned good. You did a good job emulating that font for the cover.
Yeah, because I had it all out, and then I had to do it over.
That's the worst part when you like have to redo it. Yeah, I've heard about Loveless. I just like, I don't know. Loveless is not I like Heartstopper. I just, for whatever reason, like her non-graphic novels don't really appeal to me from, I cannot remember her name now, but yeah, from that same author.
Alice Oseman.
I was like, it's right there. And my brain was like, you know, the lady that wrote Heartstopper. I don't know why. I've never had interest in reading her non-Heartstopper graphic novels.
Me either.
Which is weird because like I read all these other things that are, you know, that track of things that I would like in those probably. But I also don't read a ton of YA anymore, so that also makes it.
I like reading YA because it's like, especially now, we're getting a lot more of books that bring up issues that we struggled with as teenagers, and like now they finally have this representation versus like thinking that they're weird or that no one else is going through it, but they're going through it too, and it's in a book.
No, I like it. I don't know. I think I burned myself out on it some like previously, if that makes sense. But then like I try and then like go sort through for the like top tier of like everyone's faves, and then I go read those.
Oh, 100%. Because like sometimes you run into plots that you're like, okay, no, I can't. I'm too old for this plot, or like
exactly.
That's
been my problem a lot, is feeling like too. I don't read the generic YAs anymore, I guess is what I should call it almost. Not that there's anything wrong with them, obviously. Like, you know, loved them for a long time. But now in my 30s, I'm like, I can't.
I like some of the more heavy-hitting ones, so I totally understand where you're coming from. Like and the ones where they're like, I'm in love with this guy. I'm like, no.
Like, I really liked Cool for the Summer last summer by Dahlia Adler, that explored like bisexuality in a fun way. It did have a little bit of the love triangle stuff to it, but I was like, this actually makes sense though, like for high school.
I gotta read that. I want to read more of Dahlia Adler after reading Home Field Advantage.
I just got Home Field Advantage from the library, so I'm
I just finished it not a couple days ago, and I did a thing.
It looks so cute.
I did the pom poms like by hand.
Oh my gosh, my hand would have cramped like not even halfway through that.
Well, because I cut out the little pieces and then I kind of flared them out and then put them in there. So
no, it's perfect. Yeah, I just got that in from the library and I was like, ooh, I need to try and get to it. But yeah, like I really like those kind of, you know, heavier topics, not just like, what boy am I gonna date?
Yeah, I like the more heavy hitting ones. Okay, so I don't like when BIPOC people have their constant struggle YA, but like when white kids have to go through struggle YA, that's when I'm like, I want to see how you navigate through the world being unfair to you.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It's like I rarely am picking up. I don't even know the last like just cis straight YA I've read. Like everyone is always some sort of exploration, but then I don't want like same thing. Like I don't want every single BIPOC book I pick up to be like depressing. That's why I read romance, so I can just pick up the happy books.
The last cis book that I picked up, I got from a friend, and that was We Are Inevitable, and it's about like this guy who his family's bookstore is pretty much going under, and he has to be so responsible at such a young age, and then like there's addiction and stuff like that. I'm like, see, this is what I want. This is what I would rather read than like your typical cutesy YA straight romance.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I get it. I'm the same way.
But if I'm reading an adult romance, the Bangalang is what I came for.
Yeah. I mean, that's mostly what I read, so no surprises there. But,
and then occasionally I'll read very, very, very seldomly. I will read a memoir and be like, this is the coolest thing I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah, I feel that one. Like, wow, what a life. I am jealous almost. Also sorry, because usually they're very painful at times.
Yes, exactly.
It's a both. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Oh, that sounds not fun.
Or like a poetry collection, but that's about as far as it goes. I don't read sci-fi.
I read a little. I dabble. Same thing as YA. Like other genres, I let all my friends read it, and then I see like what they liked about it, and if they think I would like it. Like I go to Bethany, I'm like, hey, Bethany, will I like this? And she's like, yeah, I think you will. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna pick it up.
I have like 2 or 3 books that I've been with when I got to go to Florida, and Bethany was like, you should read that. Or she sent me one, and then there was one that she was like, yeah, this is good. I have yet to read them, but I plan on reading them. But she's just been like, here, you read this.
Listen, if she knows your taste, I feel like she's good at telling you yes or no on things. I do the same thing to her for romances. I'm like, this one, maybe not for you. Although she's like dabbling further in, so I'm like, you might be okay. You might be okay. But yeah, I'm always like to her, to Jess Owens or that, I'll be like, hey, should I read this? Is this a fantasy I will like? It is 500 pages. I need to know before I commit because that's...
Oh, God, 500 pages? No, see you later.
Oh, I pick them up in audio, always. Always. That's audio only reads. It has to be. Otherwise, I will never finish it.
I haven't read a really good fantasy in quite a while where I've been like, I will kill somebody for this.
I love it when I find a good one. It's just few and far between. I want more good
fantasy.
A lot.
I just haven't picked them up.
I know.
But that's my plan. What? Go ahead.
Is that your next challenge?
Yes. That is my next challenge to myself, is to actually read the fantasies. Plus, I have a couple of videos that are like fantasy focused. Because I was gonna do a work from a friend from work episode this month, but like it's kind of not lining up right, and so I'm like, I'm gonna do this in like September or October when I am focusing on fantasy.
That's a good plan. I like that. Yeah, I need to figure out what my challenge is gonna. I need to do one just to like reward myself. I say that as Amazon has a deal on ebooks right now. And I'm like,
Hey, I have some of my
$15 in
ebooks on my list too.
I know. I mean, that's all mine would be. But it's fine. It's fine. I need to do it. I need to commit. I need to buckle down. Clear.
That's how I get in trouble because I'm not a cover whore. I am a plot whore. Like if I read the synopsis, I'm like, ooh, that sounds really good. Then I buy it and then I forget to read it.
My thing is like it'll be like, oh, my friend really liked this and this is what they liked about it, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I go put it on my list.
I have a rule of thumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I usually have to hear about it 2 or 3 times before I put it on a list. And then I'll check and see if it's at my library. And if it's not at my library, then I just put it on my wish list and wait. And then if I'm like, I could do that right now, then I'll buy it and then I'll read it in a year or so.
Yeah, I've got endless scroll of Amazon things on my phone, which is all the KU books I see that I want to read. So then as I finish one, I get to go reward myself by picking a new one. But it's a lot.
I just recently figured out that you could put your Kindle books into categories.
Yes, I do this. I love having my Kindle books sorted. So helpful.
This is what I have on the list. This is called the 50 and 90. I called it the Sunshine Reading Challenge. Mm-hmm. And so this is what I have on the list. Well, except for Priest. I'm replacing that with a different one.
Okay. It's good, but it's super spicy.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Okay. But yeah, most of these ones I've heard of at least more than once. Like Worst Best Man, I checked that out from the library like 3 times.
Worst Best Man's really good.
With the intention of reading it, and then I just never did.
Dating Dr. Dill was really fun.
And then I have six arcs on my list, but I have to add more because I just got approved for like 3 or 4 of them.
That's always the hard part too. I feel like I'll be like, I'm not gonna get this arc, and the next thing I know, I have that arc. I'm like, cool. Now I have to figure out where to fit it in, if I can.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, hey, do you want this? I'm like, yeah. Yes, I do. Don't mind if I doodle. Because I'll read the cover or I'll read the synopsis. And I'm like, I want to read this. Or no, that doesn't sound like something I would read at all.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I've seen this one on a bunch of people's Instagram stories.
Ordinary Monsters. I'll have to look that up.
It's 658 pages. That is a lot. That's a lot. Sounds interesting though.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Go like you for that one.
Yeah. Good luck. I'm telling you, I'd make it about halfway through and walk away. Forget I was reading it.
I applaud people that read anything over 350 pages.
Yeah, same.
Because I just look at some of my fantasies, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have going on the rest of your day?
I have one more basket of laundry I need to fold. So I'll probably make Alexa read me the next chunk of Drag Me Up so I can finish it. I'm going to fold laundry. Then I need to clean. So that's about it. Not too much. Make dinner. All the fun house stuff. It's exciting. And avoiding the outside because it is also 90 some degrees outside right now here and ungodly hot. So
I think it's supposed to be 90 something, but I don't know yet. Oh, it's 77 degrees outside. JK. I was cold this morning. It was 72 degrees, and I'm like, I'm freezing my butt off.
Yeah, we're mid to high 90s all week. I was gonna say you're much further north than me, so I would hope y'all aren't in the 90s yet. But yeah, we get a brief reprieve this weekend where it's gonna be in the 80s, and then we're right back to it. And I
forgot where you live.
I'm in Tennessee now.
Okay.
They lulled me into a fake sense of security though, because it was like rainy and windy, like all spring and early. I know we're not like actually in summer, but you know what I mean, like early June even, like very rainy, very windy, like 80-ish.
It was a good aesthetic.
Like I was like, I can deal with this. And then this week they're like, just joking. Here's 97 degrees. Like the other day I had to run errands and I woke up too late to do it. And I was like, we're not leaving the house. It's after 11 a.m. We don't leave the house now. No, thank you. I'm sorry. No, thank you.
It's supposed to get, oh my Lord. It's supposed to get 104 on Sunday.
Yeah. See, I couldn't do your winters, but I could, the summers sound perfect.
Well, it's supposed to get 100 degrees in between Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And we have Arts in the Park this weekend. And it's like, it is exactly what it sounds like, Arts in the Park, where it's like people that bring their local stuff to this one park, and it goes in like a circle where you just go around and you look at stuff. And they have entertainment because this week is the 4-H Performing Arts camp going on at the university this weekend.
That's cool. That'll be hot but fun. I mean,
it will be hot and torturous because I know what that's like because I did it once. I was like, I'm so glad I just did it the 1 year.
Yeah, no. It was like one of my friends lives in Arizona and they're like, it's their hibernation season. Like they just hide inside. And I was like, accurate. I also hibernate in the summer, basically.
You go out during the daytime, and by the in the morning time, and then by the afternoon you're in your house, and then you can come out at night.
Yep, that's what I do. Like I do not leave the house after 11, and I don't go back out until after like 7 o'clock. Like we're inside, we're not leaving. I'm not doing this. And yeah, I don't visit my family in Texas. I was like, there's a cutoff. I won't go until like late September. See y'all in a few months.
Wintertime is where it's at.
Yep, that's when I visit. Because I also don't do snow, so it's like I'm just stuck. Like I'm stuck in places where it gets ridiculously hot, no matter what. Because I don't do snow. I can't.
I would much rather have snow. You know, I think the worst of it that I got was like 3 to 0 degrees in December.
No, thank you.
It was so crunchy that you could like feel it was as if you were wearing like a tank top in the snow. And even though you had like 3 or 4 layers on.
Yeah, I've lived I've lived up north and stuff off Lake Michigan. And I went to college in Georgia and my parents were in Massachusetts. So that was fun. I would come home in December and I'd be like, what is this? Because, you know,
I hate it here.
Still 70 in Georgia. And it's like
why is there white stuff 20? On the ground?
I'm like, what is going on? I remember just wiping out all the time on ice. So I don't do snow.
You see snow in like the Christmas movies or in like, you know,
like if you post me up in a cabin, right? And I don't have to go
the historical romances, you're like, everything's fine. This is great. I love it. Right up until you're actually in it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love when it snows in the South and I get to pretend that it's like, oh, look, it's snowing. And then it's gone in 2 days. Like, that's what I want.
And everyone's freaking out and everyone, that's how it is. And that's how it is in South Dakota. Like the the first little bit of snow, everyone's like, "Oh, I suddenly forgot that I don't know how to drive. I'm just gonna drive belligerently."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just don't leave the house. It's great. Everything shuts down, so nobody dies.
We
But
got
I mean,
so
we got
much DoorDash.
one snow truck probably, and certain areas of the South, you got one, maybe two plows. We got no choice. We're stuck. Just hiding inside.
I heard that it's not the snow itself; it's the ice that'll get you.
Oh yeah, it is. And we don't have salt trucks like everywhere else, because we don't use them the same way. It's becoming less rare, so I can't really say it's rare, but we had like 3 or 4 snowstorms when we moved in out here, and I was like, this is weird. And we were in North Carolina, we didn't get snow that often, so I was like, it's weird we've gotten more snow here in 3 months.
I remember it was cold in Brazil, I think, a couple months ago, and I remember Lou and Babella were just like, I hate it here. I don't want to do this. Why is this so cold? And I was like, it can't be that bad, right? And then I looked it up like online, and I was like, oh no. I would not want to do that. So I was trying to give them I was looking up links for survival kind of stuff. I'm like, I hope this helps.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
It is. Weather sucks. It's only getting worse. That's great.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We're all going to be fine. Hopefully. We'll be fine.
But that is this is pretty much all I have for today because we're probably going to be wrapping up here soon because I have 29% left on my laptop.
Oh, you're good. I was going to ask what you were going to do today. If you have anything fun planned.
I do not have anything. I'm debating on whether I think I'm going to make tater tot hot dish tonight for dinner.
That sounds yummy.
Because it's just easy. You just cook the hamburger, you drain it, you stick your cream and mushroom soup in, you stir it up a little bit, throw in some onion powder, garlic powder, and some corn. And you stir it up, you put it in a pan, you put your tater tots on top and your cheese, and bam. $3.50 for half an hour.
That's easy. I'm making pasta tonight. Even though it's hot. But I want pasta.
Yesterday we had baked, not like baked spaghetti, but it was kind of like a baked pasta dish with pepperoni and cheese on top.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm doing a beef pasta with spiraling noodles. Super basic, but delicious and easy. Although we're in the season where I don't want to eat now because it's too hot. Also.
Well, because then you can just put out vegetables or fruit.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something lighter.
That's what I usually do, yeah. My partner wanted pasta though, so here we are making pasta tonight. It's fine. They were like, that's what I want. And I was like, all right. I guess I'll stand in front of the hot stove. That's what you really want to eat. Stop it.
Well, at least it'll be, we're at the point now where you can buy an air fryer or a pressure cook, a pressure thing. True. And then you don't have to use the stove.
True. But yeah, that's really it here today. Sounds like we both have very eventful days.
Yeah. Sauerkraut and potatoes.
Oh, I do love potatoes. Who doesn't?
I'm not one for sauerkraut, but that sounds.
I'm not big on sauerkraut either. But that sounds very summery.
That is something my husband would eat, is sauerkraut. He'd be like, okay. Not me.
Yeah, mine too. I won't eat it. I don't eat it. The rest of my family does. I just don't like it. It's a little too vinegary for me. Which is weird. I do like pickles and stuff. You really just don't. Please don't. Just tapping on my computer. Sorry. Not you, the cat. Please don't. So she's gonna just exit the stream. But yeah, that's my day. I'm gonna go finish this book up for sure, though, so I can move on. You're opening windows. Stop. You're trouble.
The cat's like, well, I want attention now.
It literally leaves me alone all day. I get on a stream. No, absolutely not. It starts harassing me immediately.
How dare you speak to other people?
Yeah, she's like, are you talking to me? I'm like, no, I'm not. She was.
Well, then you can't be on it anymore.
No. Would you stop it? Be nice. You're being very ornery today. She's like, it's too hot, mother. Threatened to throw her in the pool. I was like, I'm gonna go throw you in a pool. She's mad at me probably. Okay. Just calm down. I'm telling you, she leaves me alone half the day. Get on a stream and it's no. I need to bother you, mother. It's like children.
Awesome.
All right.
So I will see. We will see Alex later at what time was it? Time? 7 something.
I think so.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna double check just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know how to Instagram? Yes. They even set like a thing where it's like set your reminder.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, I need to go set a reminder. So. Dang it. I keep hitting too fast. There we go.
Okay, so he's hosting
7 Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern time to 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
I love his graphics. He's so good at it.
Yes, I agree with you. Very good. All right, yeah, so I'll be there. Okay. There we go. Alex showed up to tell us. I was like, I'm going to go find it. I had it pulled up earlier. All right. Awesome. Thank you for having me. Thanks for letting me come crash.
Bye.
See you tonight, Alex. Bye.